Well, hey there. My name's Jolly Green, and welcome to episode 13 of my Vault Hunters playthrough. I think in today's episode, we're just going to start off right away with a vault, and then we will do some work around the base here. I said last episode that we were going to get a proper spot for all of our vault workstations, and I think that's what we're going to do. But let's start with a vault first. Take a look at this. I checked the bounty table to see if we had any new bounties, and look at this one. Submit 1 bell at the bounty table for a common plus sword, 5 chromatic steel ingots, 8 painite gems, and 3 mystery boxes. I feel like I'd be a fool not to do that. I have a bell right handy. So we're going to abandon this current one. It'd be nice to get, but 5 drowned hide is going to take me a good little while to find. So I think I'm going to abandon that one and activate the bell, and then we can turn that in right now. And there we go. Hopefully this sword is better than, I think, yeah, this one's just a scrappy, so there's a very good chance that this vault sword's going to be better. Actually, it's so it has its pros and cons, I'd say. Not quite as much attack damage, but that plus 8% increase damage in itself, like that right there is pretty much going to get us that extra point that this sword has. And the new one has a poison plus cloud, which has a chance of giving out a big cloud that will poison the enemies when we hit them. So I think that would be good to have, as well as the extra attack speed. Let's give this sword a test, a proper test, and we'll see if we like it better than the other one. Well, with that, I think I'm ready. It'd be nice to have Unbreaking on my sword, my shield, and my pants, but ain't nobody got time for that. Ooh. This vault has +1 coin stack, so each coin stack POI will have a little extra for us. And again, first monolith in the first room. Can't complain there. Mark the exit. All right, and let's get looting. Oh yeah, this sword isn't bad. You can barely even notice the decrease in the damage point. So I think we're going to rock this sword for a good little while. I haven't had the poison cloud go off yet, but I imagine once it does, it's just going to make this sword even better. Ooh, look at the minimap. You see that orange area in the bottom corner there? That looks to me like a dungeon, and we're going to hit that up for all it's worth. Ooh, and look at this. This pylon will regenerate all our health, so we're going to save that for now. We're going to try to hit up this dungeon, and if we need extra health, we know where to go. And there's that poison cloud. Sweet. Let's go in. Not good. I think there's 2 spawners in here. Let's try to go above it. Oh no! Oh no! You weren't supposed to follow me! How'd you get in here? Okay. Okay. Crisis averted. Heal up. See, the thing that sucks about these dungeons is that if you don't take care of them quickly, you get a lot of mobs spawning in on you really quick. Okay, I think we... As long as they stay out of the way. Got him. Okay. Now, there is still a spawner over there, I think. Let's clear out some of these guys. Alright, we don't want to fall in. That's going to be kind of priority number one, is not falling in. But if we could find the spawner that's... I'm pretty sure it's over here. This is where they keep spawning in at. Oh, where the heck is this spawner? Ah, okay, there it is. Do you think they could get on this block? I don't think so. Nice. Okay, we got it. We got it. Clear out the last little bit of mobs, and then we're all set. Alright. Now, we just need to be very careful we don't fall in the lava. Alright, we did it. We conquered this dungeon. I'm excited. Let's get to looting. Oh, and of course, the first chest is a trap. Oh, yeah, we got a helmet. Of course, it sucks that we just made a helmet, but I'll take it still. Maybe this one's going to be better. This room's been pretty well looted, so I'm going to move on. Oh, and look at that! The second monolith is right there. Jeez, they're making it too easy. Grants +2 regeneration for 60 seconds. Let's go. Ah, an axe. Nice. Oh, man. Jeez, look at all those coin piles. I didn't even notice those there. This is awesome. We're rich. Another case comes greatly handy. Is this another dungeon? This looks awful dungeon-esque. Huh. Idiot. Uh-oh, this was bad. Oh no. Okay. We're alright. I almost had that spawner broken too if it wasn't for this stupid spider. Well, this is nice. Let's try this again. Got it. Good. Just gotta kill all these mobs, and then we have another dungeon. Sweet. And it's another... Oh! Just check this out! Look at this! Oh! Oh, and I just hit up those living chests! Oh, man, what a pain in the ass that is. Okay, so this is an enhancement altar. They're a rare find in dungeons, so it's crazy lucky that we found it. It wants us to mine 4 living chests, and then we can enhance one of our pieces of armor. I think we're probably going to try for it. I don't know if we're going to have time to actually get it. We're running pretty low on time now as it is. Oh, and more boots. We went from finding no gear to finding all the gear in one run. All right. So 4 living chests. We got to go. Let's go find these. And I imagine just opening these again is not going to cut it. All right. Let's go. We got 8 minutes to find 4 living chests. It's going to be a challenge, but I think we can do it. And of course, I forgot to even... Oh, look! Oh no, we already... Oh, shoot. I don't even know which direction I came from. It wasn't this way, but we're going to loot this room because we're here. Alright, I'm out of this room because I'm not seeing any living chests. We're going to run it fast. We need to if we're going to try to complete this. Stopping for nothing but livings. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to stress out about this a little bit because I haven't found any living chests yet, and we still, I mean, it's asking for 4, so... Living chest! We just gotta clear out these mobs without dying. Ah! Without dying, I said. We only have 3 minutes. This is wild. And I still don't know exactly where my exit is. Alright. 1, 2, 3. No! Are you serious? What's this down here? No, not livings. We really gotta... I gotta turn back. I was 1 living chest shy. That's rough. Okay, let's go. But hey, it was a good vault nonetheless. We leveled up. 50 coin piles looted, so I mean we got a fair amount of loot there. We hit up 12 living chests, and it still wasn't enough. Jeez. Ooh, but look at all this good stuff. So at the end of the day, we managed to get out of there with 2 boots, and oh no. Oh no. Oh, I put a shulker box down in the vault and then never picked it up. Oh. Jeez. This just keeps getting worse and worse. But at the end of the day, looks like what we really managed to get out of there with as far as gear and 2+ stacks of vault bronze. I'll take it. Alright, let's roll this gear that we got and see if we got anything decent. We're going to start with the common plus boots. So comparing that to what we currently have, it looks like there's not a huge difference between the two. I mean, that increased damage would definitely be nice. And I think I'd rather have the item rarity over item quantity. Now let's quickly roll all this Scrappy Plus, see if we get anything that's better than Scrappy. Fingers crossed. Looks like all scrappy. Let's see. And that's still not a bad helmet. And see, those aren't bad boots. Extra mana is definitely good to have. And then this axe, maybe we may want to go with the axe over the sword. So one cool thing, if we open up our stats screen here by pressing H, we see this damage. This is our damage per second. Right now we have our sword equipped. If we swap it out for the axe, it drops down to 16 damage per second. So I think we're going to keep the sword on us. Now, before we go too much further, I do want to make something up that I probably should have made quite a few episodes ago, and that's the Vault Artisan Station. So we're going to put this down with our other stations for now, and like I said earlier, we're going to find a proper place for all of these here today. But if we take a look at this Artisan Station, we're going to start with our helmet. Because as you can see, under prefixes, it says we have 2 empty prefixes. So that's essentially modifiers for our helmet that we're not being able to take advantage of yet. So if we grab some bronze, or excuse me, if we grab some plating and a little bit of bronze, we'll come over here and add these. Oh, and then we also need, this is where our focuses come in. So these foci that we've been getting in the vaults, these wild focuses, and I thought we got another one here somewhere. Apparently I was wrong. The wild focus is the only one that we have. So if we take a look at this, it can be used to modify vault gear, and it reforges prefixes and suffixes. So what that means is that both the empty prefixes as well as the suffixes that we have, soulbound and knockback resistance, would get re-rolled. Everything would, except the implicits. Now, reforging everything is great and all, but I'm not sure that I want to lose soulbound. Well, actually, now that I think about it, we're still low enough level to where we're going to have beginner's grace on our vaults until we're level 20. So this helmet is probably going to be long gone by then, whether we have soulbound or not. So I'm going to go for it. Okay. See, that's not bad. We now have 18 mana. We still have an empty prefix. And then we added knockback resistance and item quantity instead of the soulbound that we had. So I think I'm going to stick with that as is. And then let's take a look at our other stuff. See that? +3 health that we're getting from our chest plate. I don't think that's worth re-rolling at all. So we're going to pass on by that. This gives us 7 armor, which I don't really want to lose. Let's re-roll the boots. All right, +3 health and +4% item quantity. That's not bad. I'm going to take that. I like extra health. Damn. All right, we're looking good now. Now, after editing last week's episode, I realized something that I did that was kind of stupid. Go figure. I mean, I'm sure you could name a couple things. But we were making vault scrap. And we had the option of making this vault recycler, which, as you can see, isn't really expensive. I think the netherite ingot is going to be our biggest bottleneck here at the moment. So I did have enough netherite scraps to be able to make up an ingot. So now that we've got that, we should be able to craft this recycler with just some chromatic steel. So let's grab some of that. There we go. 1 vault recycler. Now, this is going to have essentially the same functionality as the blast furnace did when we put our vault gear in there, except now when we throw it in, it's much faster. And look at all that vault scrap that we got. We only got 1 from putting it in the blast furnace, and we just got 7 from recycling that helmet. So we kind of shot ourselves in the foot there by not just taking the extra step to make that, but I'm glad that we did it now. All right, so thinking here about what I want to do with these stations, I think this group of stations right here kind of fits in for like a good medieval blacksmith station. You've got your tool crafting. You've got, like, we could make a big furnace-esque building, or not building, but like I'm thinking like in Skyrim, the furnaces that you use to actually smelt down the ores that you get. I think that building something like that around one of these and feed a hopper into it and out of it would be a pretty cool build idea, or like a Tinker's Construct smeltery, essentially. And then this, I mean, we're forging tools, so maybe like an anvil, make an anvil around this or something. But I'm definitely thinking we get like a medieval blacksmith station set up with these. I'm not quite sure what to do about the bounty table yet. We may stick with a medieval theme and do like a notice board that you'll see in video games like The Witcher, for example, where you have like the notice board in town that people can go to and kind of see what jobs are posted. I think that'd be a pretty cool idea for the bounty table. But I was also thinking about where I want to put this blacksmith station, because I think I'm going to work on that first. And honestly, if we flatten out this hill just a little bit, maybe, I mean, we could... we'll probably leave it up a level just so it's not completely flat with where the house is at. And then put some gravel and coarse dirt down. And I think right here would be an awesome place for like an open air stall, essentially, where the blacksmith works. So first things first, let's move some dirt. Let's flatten out this area for the blacksmith station, and look at this absolute unit of a tree that was left. I chopped down the tree that was here and the tree that was here. And then we were left with this beast. All right, I've got the location set up for our little medieval blacksmith area here. I think the smelter is going to go right here. And I've got a cool design worked out, and everything that I should need for it should be right in this box. So I'm going to build that, and we'll come back when we're done. And it is done. Check it out. We have our vault gear crafting station over here. We've got our tool station as well as our artisan station. I might end up switching the spots of these two just because I feel like it makes more sense to have the artisan station closer to where you're actually making your gear. But I don't know. I like the looks of it so far. We've got some racks here with some extra gear and some crafting materials on it. So a barrel for just extra storage. But the coolest spot is this. Say we make some gear and we look at it. Oh, this is scrappy. We don't really want that gear. We toss it to the flames. And then, oh, there we go. We get our scraps just right back up to us just like that. I think that's super cool. I always like the little touches that you can do just to, I don't know, automate everything, make it a little easier, but not only that, to add some function to your builds as well. This is just a hopper minecart that feeds down into the destructor or the recycler there, and then it just comes up into a water stream here. But with that, I think we are going to call it an episode here, but next week, I think we are going to do some serious vault running. So 1 week from today, mark it on your calendars. We are going to be having a stream day over on my Twitch. So if you're not following me over there, make sure you do that so you can jump in on the fun with us. So I'm going to be streaming for 420 minutes on the 20th of April, celebrating the holiday. If you know, you know. And we're also going to be cranking out some vaults. So join me over there. We'll probably spend a little bit of time on this world running vaults because I do have some progress that needs to be made. We got to get a lot of materials. I'd like to unlock our first mod here soon. But in order to do that, we need to run a lot of vaults. So I think that's what we're going to do. Maybe next episode, if I do get another episode out in between now and then, it's just going to be us crafting up a bunch of crystals. Maybe we'll make a farm to make crystal crafting a little easier. But that's going to be the extent of it. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay jolly.